Call the EDC Type A meeting to order, and the time is now 9 o'clock a.m. Okay. As of today, I have no president remarks today, other than thank you, God, for all the blessings you give us. It's city administrative remarks.
Good morning. I didn't have any notes prepared, but things are moving along with all the developments and things at the industrial park, and so things are looking up.
That was a great groundbreaking.
Yeah, it turned out nice. Yes.
Step back to number 1. Invocation, pledge of
Oh, Pledge of Allegiance. Sorry about that.
pledge of invocation. Our Heavenly Father, we so much appreciate your watch care over you, the safety that we have in our small community here. Ask Lord that we keep focused the items that are for our little city, and help us to know the best things that we need to do for them. Listen to the people that have their input into what they need here. Ask Lord that you continue to invest in our city. Ask people to get out and vote. Thank you for all your blessings. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. And so, Don, there's nothing else that you have to say?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Okay. Okay, is there anybody who wants to say anything from the public? Paul, you're up.
Yes. Thank you, Type A. Appreciate you all being here and really appreciate the work you do, Type A. Want to begin by thanking Samantha. Well, I'll go backwards. Well, I'll start where I should start. Pardon my dress. These are my work clothes, taking down from last night and preparing for the banquet Thursday. Sunday night at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. at Wharton Auditorium on the Southwestern Adventist University campus. We're going to have an open forum, town hall, about the proposed charter amendments. It'll be factual, no hyperbole. Cheryl Schramm, Wes's spouse, she's the chair of the Charter Commission, and she'll be there. We'll just go over each proposed charter amendment, and then we're going to try to have speakers pro and con, and that'll be the hyperbole and discussion about each of the charters. So that's 6 p.m. Sunday at Wharton Auditorium at SWAU. Then I want to thank you for your purchase of a table and financial support for the banquet. So Type A has a table. The banquet is Thursday, October 24th. That's just a week and 2 days away. So please fill that table. And that's where I want to get to Samantha, who personally has purchased 2 tables, one for fire, one for police, for our first responders. So thank you, Samantha, for doing that. We are sold out. The banquet is sold out, 288. So city, want you guys there. Want you there. Okay. And then finally, thank you for your financial support for the Christmas parade, which is December 8th. I know we increased your commitment a little bit, and you met that, so thank you very much. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Are all of the charter members going to be there? Charter committee members?
No, this is planned so late. We're certainly, they're invited to be there.
Okay.
They're certainly welcome to be there. That'd be most of the city council, and then the other residents who are on that commission.
Yeah.
So we certainly hope they are.
Okay.
It's like last night. Everybody was invited last night, you know, and
Some
we
showed
had a
and some
couple of
didn't.
empty chairs on the dais. But
Well, Paul, thank you for everything you do for
Certainly,
the city
certainly.
too, because we all appreciate it, whether we say it enough or not, we do.
no, you don't. But no. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Okay, and there's nobody else, so we're going on to our general review and consideration of the minutes of the regular called EDC board meeting held on August the 21st of 2024. Does anyone have any?
I reviewed it, I'll move the minutes from August 21, 2024 EDCA regular meeting be approved as is.
Make a motion?
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Okay, it's been approved.
No, please take a vote.
Oh, all those in favor? And, Cody? Okay, and then review, excuse me. Review and consider the meeting minutes of the regularly called EDC Type A Board meeting held on September the 18th of 2024.
I'll move the minutes from September 18th, 2024 EDCA regular meeting to be approved as is.
Second.
Okay. Wes? Okay.
Vote.
Vote.
All those in favor? Okay, and then review and discuss and consider the EDCA financial report for the month ending August 31st, 2024. That's a financial report.
You should have that in your packet.
Yes?
But unfortunately, our finance department is a little short-staffed today.
Right.
So there's no one here to present and/or answer any questions. I will do my best if you have any.
So our current balance is $557,313.37, correct?
That looks correct, yes.
That's what we have in the bank.
Correct.
And this was gone over quite thoroughly by us. At that time, city council had voted on it to accept it into the budget, from what I understand. And therefore, I move to approve the EDCA financial report for the month ending August 21, 2024.
I'll second that motion. Crashing right through this one.
All right, and all those in favor? And then now, Type A Board will go into executive session pursuant to the Texas Open Meetings Act, Chapter 551, Texas Government Code. The board may convene into executive session at any time during the meeting that a need arises for the board to seek advice from the city attorney as to any of the posted items and by the following authority. A, 551-0272, deliberating about real property, Keene Industrial Park, the 3 acres of land in Johnson County, Texas, at the industrial park. So, going into executive session at 9:08.
Mike's.
9:40. Okay, reconvene into open session. Oh, 9:40?
I would like to make a motion to authorize Don Martin to continue negotiations on the sale of 3 acres in the industrial park.
A second.
You make a motion, Cody and Redondo, and all those approve? Okay. Okay, does anyone have anything for future agenda items?
Well, we had something on one of the last meetings about the billboard. And I don't know that we need to pursue that, but is that something that we're interested in doing anything about?
Did
I
you
haven't had a chance to do any of that, look into that, or look at pricing or anything. So, I mean, if somebody would love to volunteer to do that,
I'll do it. Just
Okay.
give me all the information you have on who your contact person was.
I don't have anything.
Oh, you don't? Okay, it's Lamar, right?
I believe it was, yeah.
If it's Lamar, I have all their information because I did a billboard with them.
Yeah, I think you had a copy of the old contract, and, I mean, if that's something that, you know, you want to do, we can,
Yeah, I'll
yeah,
do it.
just kind of look into that, and we can bring it back and make it an agenda item and talk about it.
Do we want that on the next meeting or the meeting following?
Next meeting is a month, right?
Yes.
Should be able to get it done in that time.
Okay.
Holly, can you get me a copy of the old contract? Okay, thank you. And anything else? How about our sign out there at the industrial park? Have we got any news on that at all?
No, and there's really no point until we actually get that road
Fixed? Okay.
accessible.
Okay, any news
which
on the
Our
road?
engineers are still kind of working on that. you know,
Okay.
Designing it, and they gave me a rough, you know, this is what it's gonna cost to do the drainage and expand it. And I've authorized them, as we did in the budget, to go ahead and at least start the official design of that, so we can at least, the first step would be get the drainage fixed. You know, put some
Okay.
bigger culverts in and make sure all that's done, and clean up the sides, even if it's just gravel caliche, you know, at least it's accessible,
Sure,
especially for the church and anybody else that
right.
goes down that way.
Is Thurman still using that road for their,
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I know they still own that land that's out there where the big pit is, but as far as them driving on it, I'm not sure.
okay, all right.
We might need to find out if they are still, because didn't they say that they would take care of the road?
Well, they would keep it maintained. And
Kind of, yeah.
apparently, way back when, in 2018, when this all started, they had given the city $70,000 for fixing that in the future, which really is nothing.
Well, no, so,
13 feet?
yeah. So no other,
Just quick question. Is there any kind of a specific objective for 2025 for that specific industrial park?
I mean, we'd love to have it full.
yeah, we're,
But part of the plan is to have that access on the other side, you know, off of 317, and continue down to where, like we showed you that map, where the, you know, and kind of make it a loop. You can come in on 318, 317, exit, or the other way around. So that's part of the big plan, is making that more accessible.
and the other thing is getting access, the railway comes in there, but they haven't used it in a long time. And do we have any news on that, Don?
No.
So nothing new on that.
We still have a master plan for that industrial park that we
Yes.
could bring and share with everybody.
Right, and it's changed, and, you know, and that's the thing about a master plan. You try to go 10, 20 years out, and then, you know, it's gonna change over time with economics and what's going on and all
Exactly.
that other stuff. So we are working on a grant, I believe, to basically have that done. The grant covers all of that. We've already assigned the grant administrator, and we're waiting on, getting that, and then they will help us put together the whole 20-year plan, update it, because it's been 10, 15 years since it was done last.
Well, is there anyone working on the railway coming in there? Because that would help us get more businesses maybe that
No,
would,
there's been,
manufacturing
back
companies.
when Molly was here, she looked into it, and it could be done, but it would be, expensive. There could be a,
Well, I thought at one time, and I don't know if it was during my first presidency or not, but someone had mentioned one of the companies out there was willing to work with them because they needed the railway.
it was Texas Pocket Springs that was interested in that. But
Okay.
again,
There would have to be a need for it by whoever purchased the land next to it.
right.
put
And I don't.
a rail siding in.
railway, From my understanding, we're not, they would let you do it, but they're not going to incentivize it in any way.
Okay, okay. Well, we can look into all those things, I guess. Okay, no further agenda items.
Okay. So just to your point, will there be any target time or date that we could discuss that plan, or at least the rough kind of,
Master
uh,
plan.
rough,
Master plan?
yeah, that 30,000 foot view or whatever it is for that?
I know we've done a couple master plans. And you're basically saying we have a grant to pay more money to make another plan, but
Right, we haven't got the grant yet, but we're in the running for it. It looks pretty good, and it's 100%. And basically is to help you develop, come up with a plan for the future in the next 20 years. So once we say, okay, or we've been approved, yes, you have that money, then that's when the grant administrator kind of gets the whole team together, inside and outside, to develop that whole thing.
And that would be a good thing.
Okay.
But you want to see one of the older ones.
To me, to have a better
vision.
vision and somehow to say like, okay, what if we say, hey, out of this one, what can we do in 2025? Even if it is one thing, but what is it that is going to move us forward? At least to have that vision and support whatever resources necessary to get that one thing that we believe is the next step. That would be very helpful.
Now, main thing is we need to get manufacturing companies in there that we can get more employees, for more jobs for Keene, Keene people.
Well, if we could get enough money to build that road, then that makes the entirety of the plan. That's the plan, is get the road built and in there where you can get in and out and it's accessible. Because right now, you're fixing to see, it's hard to get in and out of there. I mean, it's very close to a caliche road. One side's better than the other, but to get that circle is everything. That would make all of that land worth more money.
And 318 is not great access because of the curve and everything that's there to get into the industrial park.
Okay.
Okay.
So for just to make sure I'm understanding, for the next agenda, you're wanting to set discussion for goals for 2025?
That will be, to me, yes, that will be ideal to be able to see what is the vision for 2025.
Okay.
And also, on the agenda, the billboard. Okay, you've got that?
And I'll also have the website review ready for you as well at the November meeting.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And more than likely, we'll have the September financials and the end-of-year financials as well. Hopefully, like I said, we've been having some shortfalls in our financial department at the moment with some illnesses and things like that. So that's why you only had August. So you should get September's and then the end of the year financial as well at the next meeting.
Okay.
We don't need to do anything else with Tractor Supply as far as the entranceway, paying for that. We still haven't paid for it, but all of that is done, approved.
It's all been approved, and they actually, we had the groundbreaking ceremony, and we issued all of their permits yesterday. I believe they paid for everything, so they're ready to rock and roll. And then as those bills come due,
Right.
you know,
Pay 'em.
it'll be handled through the finance department and all.
One
Well-
last thing, do we have any grand opening date for Alsop's?
Last I heard, they're shooting for November, and we'll try to put something together.
Oh, good, okay.
mean, just-
That sounds great.
Public Works has been handling more of the inspection on the side of that than I have myself.
It looks amazing down there, what they're
I
doing.
drive by and walk through it every once in a while, and
Oh,
so, yeah.
So let's let the chamber know also when that grand opening would be, because they were, I don't know why. I probably should have made them aware myself for the groundbreaking for Tractor Supply.
It was kind of a last minute, hey, we need to do something, and
Yeah.
that was good. Okay, if nothing else, I adjourn the meeting at 9:51.
thank you, everyone.
And we still
Thank
need to fill a seat, don't we?
Yes.
I mean, this, hopefully y'all will want reappointment, but three of y'all, expire in March.
No, it's not.
But there is one vacancy.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, have a good one.